Hello. Thank you for listening to and watching You at Options. This episode, I have the very good Birmingham band Commodity on. They join me in stew. Great talk. Great group of people. We talk about what's in the future for Commodity. They're recording as we speak. And as you listen, they got an EP out right now. It's great. Fantastic. Go check it out. Go follow them at commodity_Birmingham. I feel like they're going to be doing a lot of stuff in the next year. It's going to be good. Yeah, great talk. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Make sure to go follow at You at Options on Instagram, all that stuff. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Sync everything up. Yeah, talk into that side, Madden. So we can.
Hey, you just turned it off, man.
Oh.
No, I'm just playing.
No, it's on. Everything shuts down.
Off.
Madden, talk into the.
Hey, do I got to put it all the way up in my face?
Nah, you don't
Bobby
have to.
Bonino.
Turn it like. Have that facing you. That side. Have the
Like
light
this?
facing you. Yeah.
All right.
Bobby
Hey.
Bonino.
Yeah, there you go.
Now you-
Bobby.
To unlock the secret menu, you gotta press up, down, left, right.
Mhm.
left.
Yeah.
So,
Backpack.
R1,
L1,
R2,
R2.
L1, R2.
L1,
Left, down,
R2.
right. No, that's a GTA code.
Bobby, Tommy, your voice sounds more soothing than mine.
there you go. So do you want to, Tommy? Do you want to?
Tonight,
Tom, come on.
Whenever you answer something, I need you to stroke your chin and just.
Do you guys want to
Thanks
go
for-
around and introduce yourselves?
Oh, we're rolling.
Yeah, we're going, baby.
Oh.
My name's Tommy. I play
Hey,
bass.
English, I play guitar.
Yeah.
Seth, I do vocals.
Seth, okay.
Troy, I play drums.
Troy, okay. Hell yeah! Thanks for joining me at the house. Yeah.
Thank you.
We had
Thank you.
we had-
Awesome. On the couch.
I was getting a little concerned because I thought we weren't going to be able to because I wasn't getting my computer to work, and so we were just going to watch King of the Hill. I think
I mean, we're down with that.
Yeah, always down with
Did you
that,
try
yeah.
turning it on and off again?
I did that, Tommy. That was the first thing I did, Tommy.
Did you play, what was it, enter backspace control?
There you
You remember that, how you get exited out of computers?
Control Alt Delete.
Out of a Macintosh?
Damn, that's old. Yeah, that's old school. But Commodity, you guys are a Birmingham punk band. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
You would say this?
If you would want to call us
Be
that.
so bold.
yeah.
What? How has the world of Commodity been?
Right now, we just started tracking for a new record
Yeah.
and played a couple of shows through October and November. Been writing in between those, and we just started tracking at the Workplay, the studios and Workplay with Shane Hobson, and then we're gonna take a break from that for a second, and then play a show in Huntsville.
Yeah.
Because that's been long overdue, and we've tried like 4 failed attempts, and we're finally doing it.
Yeah. Huntsville's. Yeah.
January 6th.
January 6th.
Yeah. The date's just a coincidence.
No importance.
Kevin from Qualifier was talking about that last
Of
night.
no importance.
No importance.
Yeah. Where did y'all record the 3-song
We had a
EP?
we had a friend, Blake Townsend, that had been hitting us up and been begging. And at the time when when it was time to record, it was like, it was very quick, but we tracked the drums at LCY, and then we did the rest of it at his house in Glen Iris.
Okay.
So, but this time we're taking a little bit more of a further jump, I guess you could say.
The EP sounds great. The quality of,
Believe it or not, some of that was actually a lot of that was done in one take. So
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely the drums were done in one take.
Who
None
mixed
of the bass was.
who mixed and mastered?
That was all done by Blake Townsend.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Man, yeah.
Yeah. So this full length is it?
It's not really a full length. It's just we're recording four songs for a new EP.
Yeah.
Which some of them were written. We played them out a couple times, but there's some on there that nobody's heard yet.
Yeah.
So a lot of new, all new, really.
Yeah. Is that do you guys, when you guys write stuff, are you like, we're gonna do a full length, or you guys just write songs, or we're gonna do an EP, or you guys just
Really just right.
just crank out songs?
Yeah, we're really just cranking out songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we get on a roll, we're like, hey, let's accumulate all this together and let's throw it into an EP. And I think that's kind of how. Well, we had the idea that we were gonna put out something hopefully at the beginning of this year, and it actually ended up working out pretty well with everybody's timeline. So that's what we're working on right now. So.
Oh yeah.
But also, it ends up being kind of the thing of band at our level is EPs or the
Right. Yeah.
just a lot easier more affordable to crank out.
For sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and it's like you look at the trends of whatever current music, and everybody, the album is like not a thing anymore for like radio people, or I guess just radio people. But
World of singles.
yeah,
Yeah.
what do you guys feel? Do you guys think about that stuff at all, or is that just like, what is there like a big master plan? I don't know.
No, I don't think there's really a big master plan, honestly.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think with starting this project, especially with some of us, it's been a long time since some of us have played music.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Commodity really, the real origins of the story is, I mean, it started as an idea when I was still living in Huntsville.
Okay.
And then when I made the decision to move back to Birmingham, one of our other co-founder, past drummer Chase, who, passed this past year,
Yeah.
he was the first person that I told, and the first thing that came out of his mouth was, "We're starting a punk band. We're starting a punk band." And Chase had this vision that we were going to do 90s Fat Wreck and Epitaph
Nice.
and everything. And when I moved back in 2021, and it was just a revolving door of members, just people that just didn't work out and just, wasn't
tough,
fitting
man.
the mold or anything.
Yeah.
And finally, 2023, actually New Year's of 2023 is when we actually first, with the lineup was Tommy and me and Seth and Chase, got in the room, and then it just started going from there.
Today was actually 1 year ago today was the first time I actually met up with English and the guys.
Really?
And I actually hit them up and said, because I had saw the ad originally where they were looking for a vocalist, and I had never fully just done vocals. I've always been a guitarist or a drummer, and I hit a couple of guys up. I hit my buddy Josh Bradford up, and they said, "No, you're absolutely going to do this." And so he texted them and said, "Hey, I got a guy that wants to try out," and they hit me up and they said, "Hey, meet us down here at Mom's basement in about an hour. Let's talk about it."
Oh,
And,
yeah.
The rest is history so far. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm an adlet with Josh. So when he mentioned, if Seth, he's a good, you need to get him. So
Solid dude.
I was already made up in my mind. Josh's word is pretty solid. So
Yeah.
Shout out to Josh Bradford.
yeah.
Shout out
That's our boy. Shout out Adlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys have been in other groups in Birmingham and the area before for a long time.
It's been about 10 years for me. Yeah.
Since you had played
Since
or done
I
anything?
played, started
really?
playing. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been. I'd had a my son and everything.
Okay.
We were trying to get adjusted with all that. So getting back out there. I think our first show was. There was a lot on us for that first show because we were playing with legendary Cross 5 Aprils. I Am Terrified.
I'm terrified. Yeah.
Who else was on that bill?
Reclaim the Empire.
Reclaim the Empire.
yeah.
Jeez, and before there was Rosalind, and then there was us. That was our first gig on. I think all our.
It's a good bill.
Yeah.
Very,
Yeah.
a lot of it and a lot of anticipation had built behind the band for so many years. There was, we had there was merch before there was ever a recording or anything.
I like it.
And our friend,
I had the shirt about 6 months before I joined the band.
Hell yeah.
so like there was already like a whole like image and everything, and it was everybody heard that it was supposed to be this fast punk band that was going to come out and everything. So there was a lot of anticipation. So even the months like of New Year's of 2023, it was already
going.
It's time to start going.
Yeah.
It's let's go. I mean, there was already songs that me and Chase been playing for 2 years that there's still some that we play to this day that Tommy and Seth came in and we didn't have to change anything. We didn't have to rewrite nothing. It was like, we're going to build off of what y'all have.
Yeah.
To make this, and it worked.
Yeah.
And, so there was so much, like, just building up to it. So we did a video with Tim at LCY. Shout out Tim, Gimmick. All this stuff just building up the first show. There's a lot of pressure. And it just, the reception of it was taken very well.
Yeah.
I think we also did that video just like our takes with recording. I think we did that video in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
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 2 takes.
Yeah.
2 or 3
takes.
takes. Yeah.
That's how, I mean.
That whole early stages of Commodity was very rushed, but it ended up working out. Yeah. Where were we at?
So fast forward now, new blood is in the band, and
Yeah, we got Troy over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Troy.
How long have you been in the band, Troy?
What? August, I think.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fucking
And I was a big fan before.
4
I joined the
months,
group,
yeah.
Obviously. First
Nice.
thing I heard was City of Rust, and I
Yeah.
just fell in love instantly. So.
yeah. Yeah. The thing I like about you guys, you were saying it's like we're just gonna be fast punk or whatever, but it's not just like one big song, like some bands.
Right.
You guys got like nuance and like musicianship, if that's a good
But-
thing or bad thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, when
thing.
you,
Yeah, for sure.
definitely. But when you start adding different, different people with different influences,
For sure.
it starts changing a lot. You
Yeah.
know, which
Oh yeah.
I've born and raised in Birmingham, been a part of the Birmingham hardcore and punk scene. The first show I went to was in 2001, and it's big part was Cave 9
Yeah.
in my day, and but like you put so many different influences, but I grew up listening to the Fat Wreck and Epitaph bands, and then
Right.
a lot of the as I came in my teenage years, a lot of the hardcore bands like Verse and
Yeah.
Modern Life is War and the Veins and
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
stuff. And there's just so many influences at this whole band, and it just changes.
Yeah.
So, we can go play with a hardcore band, go play with a punk band, or play with a beatdown band or a metalcore band. Nothing phases anybody in this band.
Yeah.
'Cause we listen to everything.
Right.
I've always thought we were always the odd band out on the bill because we always do seem to get paired with metalcore, hardcore bands, but it always seems to work out. I enjoy being kind of that odd man out band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
fun.
really enjoy that.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like y'all are like a polka band or something.
Right,
that'd
right,
be
yeah,
real
no,
crazy.
ska band.
Or ska. Hey,
Hey, there you go.
Hey, there you go. But that, and it's weird trying to find new members or have going through the rotating door because it's like fuck, just somebody commit to this thing.
I think Troy, man, he came in day one. I think we put some feelers out on social media. We were looking for a drummer, and Troy was one of the first few people to hit us up. And not only that, he sent us a video of a couple of the songs that we had recorded, and he had nailed it. I mean, just every single beat. And I think we knew kind of right then and there, like this is the guy. we had a few other people, that kind of reached out, and we're going to hear everybody out and see it all the way through. But Troy really stood out.
Yeah.
And plus he's been in the game. He's been in the scene for a while too, and he's playing with a couple of legends right now as well. He's playing in Disascended with Baron from Skeptic.
Okay.
He's drumming in that band as
Jeff.
well with
Goddamn
Jeff
Rights.
from the Goddamn Rights.
Nice.
So he fit right in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and you don't want, especially with like touring and playing out and stuff. If people like don't get it, or they might say that they can like they're down or whatever, but
Right.
it's a mule skinner whenever you're actually going to do the thing, But yeah, what do you guys have videos coming out that you're for these new songs? You got ideas? What's the
We've had a couple. As far as right now, I think we're just doing one thing at a time.
Yeah.
And I think right now is
It's on our radar. We've definitely talked about it.
is the Workplay studio? Is that up and running right now?
yes.
It's already. Oh damn!
Yes.
Have you guys been there yet?
We have already started tracking.
Oh, started
We
tracking.
started tracking.
Yes.
Is it nice there?
It's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
God.
I had no idea there was that much back there. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
what is it,
unbelievable.
2 or 3 studios?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's,
Endless offices?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
I think it's two. So I think.
Is there like a big room and then small room type of thing?
Yeah, the one that Shane who we're recording with, when you walk in, it's like it's the big control room where everything goes on, and then he's got one room off to the side where it's all the amps and all that stuff, and then he's got one room on the other side. It's a massive room for tracking drums. So,
Okay.
it's probably the most legit studio I've ever been in.
Yeah, for sure.
Shane. And Shane really, he goes above and beyond, and he knows what he's doing, it looks like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Shane has recorded so many bands,
Right.
And it definitely when I heard the Reclaim the Empire stuff, that had me sold. And then he did Made Awares.
Even
Made
his
Aware.
own band, Grand
New
Champ,
stuff.
Yeah,
even,
and his own
Oh
band,
yeah, he's in
Champ.
Grand Champ.
Yeah,
Okay.
But
Okay.
he definitely had a sold on that.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. So,
Yeah.
But me and Shane have been in talk for a long time.
Yeah.
About recording.
He was originally going to record the first Commodity EP, which consisted of completely
Past
different
memory,
members.
completely different. And
So-
and then, like I said, it just didn't work out and fell apart. And then we just moved on forward. But it's like we said, it's just one thing at a time. It's just right now is recording, and then after that, then we'll figure out what we're gonna do from there.
Yeah. So does Shane? Does he have a bunch of like heads and different gear
yes.
and
Yeah.
a bunch of shit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't even get English started.
Have you guys? Were you guys going through and like picking like what head and all that?
He said all that I can tell you is when he said it's time to track guitar and bass, it's gonna be business.
Yeah.
So he was already telling me and Tom, like talking to Tommy about like 3 or 4 different basses. Hey, I want you to try this out and try this out.
That's cool.
Tommy was like, okay.
They're gonna spend an entire day just picking out like a head. There's gonna be.
I've already been dreaming about that 1975 P bass he was talking about.
I would be like a kid in a candy shop, just going through. Just
Yeah.
I mean, I might not be able to control myself.
careful.
What was the other one? He had a Stingray.
Yeah, he's got a Stingray.
Very nice.
Oh.
I think he's
Stingray.
a
No.
couple basses.
Music. Did he say it was a Stingray or a Music Man?
It was a Music Man
Yeah.
Stingray.
Okay. Same thing.
So, it's all the same.
It's all the same. Yeah. I'm a gear guy. I don't know all like the ins and outs of everything, but
What's your mouth? Why are you?
We gotta know.
I want you to get up in Troy's personal space. Why are you
yeah,
always
Troy.
in mine?
What? But you've had fun in the band so far, Troy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blast.
Yeah. Have y'all? How many shows have you played?
3, I think.
This should be third.
Yeah, we
This
just
past
did
one
the
was your third show?
one,
Yeah.
So
And he actually starts tracking
Sunday.
drums Sunday. You nervous?
Yes, I am nervous, but I'll have English there with me, and
Do you have to play to like a click and stuff?
Yeah, that's what I was about. That's the drummer's worst nightmare.
Well, it's yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird, but I'll get through it.
Yeah, I have faith.
Do it all in one day.
Yeah. Is Shane like throwing stuff when somebody messes up a take, or like shooting a gun or
No,
something?
he's the most patient.
Yeah.
He's very patient.
Wait, he's not hitting y'all?
He's not any. Always bring the shit.
He's only hard on me.
Yeah.
I mean, he will talk your ear off, but
Nicest dude you'll meet.
I do the same thing though. So our stories get like real deep. And it's like, why all the dialogue? Why don't you just go straight to the point? It's like 20 minutes later, you're still sitting there. Hang on, I'm not done yet.
No, I think that's a Southern thing. A lot of preamble before, like,
For sure.
you know, I feel that growing up in the South. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that's fine. That's the you know, the good thing about Southern people, I think.
Heck yeah.
I like like we were watching King of the Hill. A lot of, you know, I've met like all these people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Who was it that called me the Birmingham Boom?
Is that Trey?
Yeah, I think it was Trey.
Yeah. Old Trey Otterback did that.
Birmingham Boomhauer.
That's it. That was the nickname that was.
I don't know. English doesn't like it. I'm not gonna say.
I gotta get an haircut, bro.
But the next show is the Huntsville show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Where's that? At?
That's what.
We're playing at this place called the Bar at 805, and I've been there quite a few times.
Daikaiju actually played there recently, didn't they? Didn't
Hey, what?
Daikaiju play there?
Daikaiju
Yeah.
and Property played there. Made Awares played there with Property.
Okay.
It's at the campus at 805. It's called the Bar at 805, and we're playing with our good friends from Huntsville Property,
Okay.
which are, you know, amazing guys, great band.
They've been around since the 80s, right?
I think
91.
What?
Yeah.
91. They
Yeah.
took a break, though. They took a break.
Yeah.
a little
Okay.
bit.
And
So-
it's like, and then our friends at Qualifier,
Right. Of course.
and our best friends from Made Aware.
Made aware. Okay.
So,
Right on.
And then us,
Right.
we're gonna make some noise.
Yeah.
Probably people are gonna wish they were earplugs.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a lot going on in Huntsville? Like punk wise?
But as far as like when I lived there, like as far as like punk rock, yes, that is like a real big thing up there.
Yeah.
But like as far as like the subgenres of hardcore, I mean it's like any other place right now. It's trying to build itself back up. It's just like our friend Austin and Heavy Handed. He's trying to build back up Gadsden, and our friends in Delta H trying to represent Montgomery and start building that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's one of
All
those
four corners
places.
of the state are in
Yeah,
progress.
I mean,
pretty much,
every-
you know, so.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's.
But you love to see it, though. You know, like it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because, and I mean, I feel just like Birmingham right now. I feel like it's like the 2000s again.
Yeah.
Where there's multiple shows going on every night. There's so many bands coming out of the woodwork, and everybody's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every band that
Yeah.
we've played with has been on it.
Yeah.
Our friends from Fallen,
Oh,
awesome.
yeah, they killed.
Fallen. Yeah.
Even my son's band, Twisted Luck, they're fixing to drop a record.
Yeah.
We listened to it
I
today, and
listened
it's
to it
like
today,
it's a game changer.
I wish I was that cool when I was 14.
Yeah,
Like,
and
are you
then like
kidding?
then you even got bands that from back in the day that are getting back together, like All
That's
In.
what I've been enjoying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like All In, I'm Terrified.
I like to
Long Cold
contribute a lot of
Stare.
that to Furnace
Tommy
Fest
plays a
and
Long
people
Cold
kinda-
Stare.
And now we've dropped all 4 of my band names.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, we did it.
Tommy's good with this interview.
Yeah.
The busiest bass
I'm
player
back
in
on my phone
Birmingham.
now.
The big guy, you get back playing Pokemon Go.
If there is an award that
He
goes
is
to
playing
Tommy
Pokemon
Palladino,
Go. He is playing Pokemon Go.
I don't know how many Pikachu are in this house right now, but
But yeah,
if you see Long Cold Stare in a gym, knock him out.
so you're in 4 bands, Tommy?
Yes.
Damn, 4 active bands?
Yes.
Whew.
It seemed like a great plan when I was mostly out of work a year ago, but now I got a full-time job,
Ugh.
and it's
Gross.
testing my limits. But I used to live off 4 hours of sleep anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm handling it fine.
Yeah. Is how many bands are you in?
2.
2?
Just one.
Just one? Just one? Okay.
I couldn't do multiple bands.
Nah, it's too
I'm
much.
in the business and I'm a full-time single dad, so
Oh shit!
me,
You
me
got
and him
you
are
got too
kinda,
much
yeah.
English. You got too much on your plate English.
way too much.
Yeah.
Way too much. And I mean, it's still. I mean, I'm still grateful I go to shows just about every night of the week too. So
Yeah.
I make time to do that.
Yeah, I think
So-
that's important, especially in Birmingham.
I mean,
It is.
it's always Birmingham's always been this. It's always been a place like,
Yeah.
especially if you're in a band, like regardless.
Yeah, you
like,
gotta
you have
gotta
to go
support.
to shows.
Yeah.
You got to go to shows. I mean, that's just how it is. But it just seems like even if somebody does like a full local show,
Yeah,
it's stacked.
people are coming out. Yeah,
and shows are packed out.
Yeah.
And it's like multiple shows every night.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff at LCY, a lot of stuff at the Firehouse, the Hatch. I mean, there's a lot of different places. Just shows just popping up left and right.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Saturn. I mean, everywhere.
Yeah.
Stacked.
And then soon to be Workplay too.
And then soon to be
They're gonna be
Workplay.
in the mix.
Yeah, definitely in
for
the
that.
mix.
yeah. I didn't even realize the I Hate God show was last night. And now we were talking about Sunno tonight, and it was like, damn,
Right, yeah.
Sick.
fuck,
Packed out last night
yeah, on a Tuesday.
on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Packed out.
Yeah,
So
You love to see it.
yeah. I've definitely played shows on a Tuesday that were not packed out. So
You and me
oh
both, man.
yeah,
You and me
I think
both.
everybody in this room.
you got to,
I
man.
think
Midnight.
everybody in this room. I think I went and saw Tommy recently, and I was the only person that paid.
I've played the sound guy many a night.
That was you twice in a week because Disincentive played that Wednesday.
Yeah, we
too.
had a private concert for.
Oh yeah, it was just me there.
VIP.
Wednesday
I mean,
night.
Yeah,
It'd be like that.
it'd be like
I
that.
but,
Yeah.
I
So
tried.
that's the trick. If you want people to come to your shows, join other bands so that they come to see your
There you go. He's got it. He's got it figured out.
There you go.
Don't play at the Nick on a weeknight.
Don't play in the Nick on a weeknight.
I think that's good
I don't
advice.
know.
Solid
I think
advice.
Fallen does pretty good there.
Fallen does do good there. They do good.
So
How do
Let's play with the
how do
They're
people
playing
do?
Playing tomorrow.
They do, yeah.
Power Sync. Shit, I forget who else, but yeah.
Blood
tomorrow.
Moon Riot.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Is it?
Fallen? Yeah.
Yeah.
They play there a lot too.
Mhm.
So
God, yeah, the Nick. It's a historic staple. You know.
yeah,
it is.
I mean
fucking-
they're
Many
it's
staples.
God,
Many
it
sta- a lot of
sounds
staples.
So good,
literally,
though. Like the
literally
sound
staples
there.
outside the front of the building.
Staples.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh yeah.
The sound there's so good
yeah.
though.
The sound
Yeah,
system's
man.
crazy there.
It's amazing.
You walk
Love
in
it.
there and you're like, oh man, I don't know about this place.
Yeah.
But that,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. But I mean, what, that place has been there what since the '60s, '70s.
70s, yeah.
Henry
What was it
Rollins.
originally
I think it was a gas station or something. Wasn't it?
Wooden nickel.
Before it was a
Was it called the Wooden Nickel?
The
Wasn't it?
Wooden
Yeah.
Nickel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think you're right. I think it was like a gas station before it was
long
even.
time
Yeah.
Henry Rollins talks about it in his book, Get in the Van. That's one. That's one of the entries. He's like, we're playing in Birmingham tonight at the Nick. I put Madonna on the jukebox or something like that. Something like
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Historic. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I usually put up International Players Anthem. So
Oh, that's is there a better song? I don't know. I haven't found it.
You know, the Nick deserves its own biography, like book, just short stories
Yeah.
from just like a collective of just artists over
think-
the years. Like I'd actually buy that and read that. I think that'd be really cool.
Hell yeah.
There should be a Nick historian, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't. Has it been like just one owner or like one family or somebody,
Shit, I don't know, man.
or has it been jumping around?
I couldn't tell you on that one.
Yeah.
Like-
You can wiki beham it.
I'll wiki BM it.
Wiki Beham.
Yeah.
footnotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
The
If you know, comment below.
Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Hit that like button.
If you own the Nick, please comment, like and subscribe.
I could see the person that owns the Nick being very up to date on a lot of on everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Currently, Dan
Ver-
Nolan, I'm pretty sure is still the current owner, and
Yeah.
Pam is
Oh, yeah?
has a share in it too. But
Yeah.
whether they've been the ones that have owned it since then, I can't remember.
Yeah. It's wild. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of a lot of old buildings in Birmingham that people have no idea were legendary places.
Yeah.
I mean,
aren't even a rehab.
yeah, some of them aren't even are to the ground.
What are some that come to mind for you?
Right down the hill from the Knicks, 23rd and Magnolia is Cave 9.
Right.
That
yeah.
building is still standing.
So that's
But-
good.
But I mean, with all them building all those condos and stuff across the street, I don't know what's gonna happen. But
like they were turning that into a parking lot. Like UAB had bought that. That's what I was told. I work up the street from there, so that's what that was the rumor around town.
Gross.
I don't know. Yeah.
This all reminds me. I drove by the old American Beat just the other day. I don't remember what's there now, but
Now, where was the American Beat? I've heard you mention it before.
Is this a classic Birmingham?
Yes.
Place?
So it's a record store. It's across from what is now Glen Iris Elementary School, but that used to be a Snoozies. So it's right there, right on the cusp of UAB. So it's across from Glen Iris, and then the other side is like the UAB business building, I think.
Okay.
It was just a record store, probably about the size of this room plus your next room over there.
Yeah.
And that's where I cut my teeth.
We actually included that in one of our songs. The last song on our EP was called "Homes Lead to Highways." It was actually kind of a tribute to past venues and places, that we grew up going to. Like some of the lyrics, and it was like where we mentioned American Beat and Cave Nine and places like that were mentioned in that song or hints of it.
Oh, you didn't mention Puking Thunderbird in the parking lot, though.
Puking Thunderbird in the parking lot. That's poetic.
Or how the boiler room was in the sketchiest part of Birmingham. So
Boiler Room, man. There was a lot of.
That was the first show I ever went to. Was Boiler Room.
Was it?
Yes.
I like to tell some of the younger kids about some of the bands that are big now that had played there. Bands like Every Time I Die, even like that had played there over the years, and it was just like
Mastodon,
yeah. I mean,
Killswitch Engage, I think on the same show, actually. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But what we talking about, the Boiler Room?
Yeah.
Yeah. American Nightmare played there.
American Nightmare.
I think the Misfits played there, but Misfits nobody really cares about.
The Jerry only Misfits,
Jerry only.
Superstar Misfits.
Played there.
Yes, Leif Garrett played there.
Buddy.
And who else played there? Chimera played there. God, I can't even remember who.
Was Crowbar?
I think Crowbar did play there. Soylent Green might have played there too.
I don't think they did.
You don't think they did? Okay.
But yeah.
A lot of old Hayes shows there. That was my
Poison
introduction.
the Well. Definitely played there. Long Cold Stare played with them.
God,
Your Lone Cold Stare opened that up?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We like to tell the story of that because we were playing through in full stacks, and so we were so loud that it was Poison the Well, Code 7, and I forget the third band that's touring for maybe From Autumn to Ashes or something like that.
Wow.
They ended up combining all their gear so that they could match our volume after that.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, man. Rising tide. Rising amp levels raises all amps. Yeah.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Didn't you say like only 20 people was there too?
I feel like it was something like that. It was less than you would have expected.
I know, right?
That's pretty wild.
And this was nerdy area.
I heard.
So
opposite of December era. Yeah. Oh man, that is. Yeah. Somebody said All American Rejects played there, and they said that they were pricks or something. And they ended up leaving and didn't play. I don't know if that's true or not.
You know what?
I don't remember
I
that.
believe that.
I believe that.
I
believe
actually
it.
saw that
I
band
remember-
one time,
I
and he
heard-
was drunk as shit.
I heard a similar story about Gaslight Anthem, though,
Crawfish
recently.
boil. That's what it was.
I don't know if it was from Boiler Room or Slacker or something like that, but I like Gaslight Anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently the singer is a bit of a prima donna. But
Yeah, you catch somebody on the wrong day on tour.
Beef
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, jeez. I'm gonna have to cut out most of this.
fired.
Yeah.
This is just hearsay, by the way. I'll give you the name and address of the person I heard it from.
I do not. I don't want to get
Tell me below.
I don't want to get a cease and assist from All American Rejects' lawyer.
I'm getting
and
text right now,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh man, yeah, that's. Me and my girlfriend moved up here like 2 years ago. Coming up in May.
Yeah, I met you right when you moved here.
Yeah.
Where'd you move from?
Mobile.
Mobile?
Lived in
Okay,
Mobile
nice,
for
nice.
all my life, pretty much.
So y'all had the music box, and did y'all
Music
have any
box?
other like little?
Yeah, there's the Blind Mule.
Blind Mule,
That was
right.
downtown, but Music Box is the main one. There's this place called the Merry Widow that's down there now. Yeah, it's a cool little scene there, but it's tough for bands to stay together there. It seems like, or people move away, that sort of thing. But that's a cool thing about Birmingham, that people like to build up stuff here, and they can move away or whatever, but there's somebody else coming up behind them.
Yeah.
I think it's in any scene, any place, or anywhere. There's always going to be a new generation that comes in.
You're right.
A new style that everybody's doing, or anything. But the only thing that really does keep it together is actually, being open-minded to every genre and every band and every person, and
gatekeep.
Yeah,
be a gatekeeper weirdo.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff will fade out. It's always going to be that way.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
It's
humans
going to be a thing.
Yeah, humans are humans.
But
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how it is. But nobody's counting. Nobody cares.
I think that's what I like about Commodity, is that we're pretty much like cool with everybody. Like we can play with just about any band in Birmingham. We're cool with any band. I think, pretty. I don't know. Pretty flexible, I guess.
Tommy does posse jumps from 95. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, because we're all trying to, just squirrels trying to get a nut, and we're not.
And on top of that, we're older now, and so like we're just having fun.
Yeah.
The way that I look at this band is definitely, we're not trying to write, let's write this mosh part so everybody can do it, or let's write this.
Right.
Like, really, it really starts with just me writing riffs. I've always been that way, and anybody that knows me or anybody that's ever played with me, I write music for myself.
Right. Yeah.
And if people like it, people like it. If they don't, they don't. I
Right.
mean, that's their opinion.
Yeah.
So, but first and foremost, it really starts with how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And I'll never put something out or never write something that I don't like. Because trust me, we've written thousands of riffs and they've been scrapped.
Yeah.
And I mean, just because it just didn't work out. But I mean, I don't.
That's what I like about you, though. You're just so hot or cold. You're just like, look, I don't like it. Seriously, there's no bullshit, with you. That's what I like about it, though, man.
Yeah, you can't be like, well, I kind of like
I mean,
that.
I kinda like, you know what I mean,
leave it. Yeah.
And we're just, wasting time dicking around with this song that you don't really care for, and by the time we get done with it, I'm not really feeling it.
And it's crazy how it comes together, because it starts out with a riff, and then Tommy comes in there and starts writing bass lines on it, and then Troy's in there starting to add different elements into it,
Yeah.
and it's just how it all comes together. It's just completely different. So
Yeah.
We make it seem instantaneous. Sometimes I don't figure out the bass lines till a dozen repetitions down the line. It's like, oh wait, this would sound good right here. Usually starting off with root notes.
That's it.
Yeah, I write a lot of obscure chords. So, especially on the new record, there's a lot of, that's all what it really is.
Yeah, well,
So,
about to
those I've never even
about to
seen
find out
before.
how many root notes I'm misinterpreting here.
Yeah, definitely. So,
What is it like a I think of like Every Time I Die, whenever like obscure riffs and like just trying to like just, is that how you feel about writing English?
I mean, we've been compared to a band that was very popular in the 2000s era, which I saw them so many times, was Have Heart, but there was
We've gotten
there was
that one
like
quite a bit.
there was like a bro band, which was Verse.
Yeah.
If you want to make English
that toured
happy,
with 'em.
say Verse.
Verse. Okay.
Verse is a huge influence, and I listen to bands like Ignite,
Yeah.
and then a lot of the '90s traditional hardcore bands like Time Flies, Count Me Out, Good Clean Fun, stuff like that. So a lot of that, that's where a lot of the big influence from my writing comes from. But bands like Modern Life is War and Verse, like melodic hardcore, is like one of my favorite styles of the genre.
Okay.
But I mean, really, that just took on a whole toll from the traditional '90s, like I guess you could say youth crew movement. But I mean, all of it goes hand in hand with me. So a lot of it comes from that. But my main big influence for a lot of stuff behind commodity writing is verse.
Verse?
Yes.
You left out Limp Bizkit.
That's when Seth gets into his influences about writing. We can talk about Seth. This is about questions about me.
Wes Borland's he's
Wes Borland's
he's an artist.
awesome.
You know? Yeah.
He plays the 7 string, and I play in standard tuning.
Thank you.
We don't do drop tuning.
But yeah, like I said, like the
Wait, that's I forgot all about this, but Billy Latrell, Long Cold Stare, Hexus. You know, he that's for reference for y'all over there. He knows. You know, he tried out for Limp Bizkit.
did he really?
Really?
Yeah, there was a whole thing.
How did that
This is
come?
fun
How did
Birmingham
that
history.
come about?
Birmingham history.
We were talking about it the other day, and I'm talking about it's. I guess Wes Borland was leaving the group, and they had open tryouts for. I think it's Paige Hamilton ended up being one of them or something like that.
And then they got like that 17-year-old kid.
Yeah,
Wasn't he like 17 or something like
I don't
that?
remember who it was, but he did try out. He and I think he mentioned that his tryout video ended up on the news because he was local. And
okay.
That's wild.
But yeah,
Tried out for Limp Bizkit. Holy
that's
moly.
Shout out Billy.
he wasn't doing it for the nookie though. He saw that. He saw that as a pay.
Oh yeah.
Only
The
reason
nookie
he
will
was
come
going
with
for
time.
it.
The nookie comes. Yeah, eventually the nookie will come.
Would he have to dress up? Were they going to make him dress up?
I don't know. We'd probably still wear the same Ice Cube T-shirt.
Ice
He
Cube.
didn't have it back then, but you know.
He would have probably been mistaken for Jack
It would have
Black.
probably been a Wu-Tang shirt.
I didn't know they got Jack Black on guitar. That's great. I'm just messing with you, dude.
That would have been great if they did make the Wes Borland replacement wear like crazy makeup and like.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, you
It's
got
a-
to,
it's a
man.
requirement.
You got to,
Yeah.
man.
Kiss did it. I mean,
Kiss, yeah.
Worked for them.
When Peter Chris's replacement, he wasn't the cat though. He had his own makeup, right?
I think it's the cat and
still the cat?
I think it's still the cat
and
Star Child.
They didn't get to have their own.
I don't know how I know this.
it's the
The demon
yeah the
and
I might be mixing them up with the Ramones because when they replaced Ramones, they got their own Ramone name. They didn't. It's not,
you're right yeah, it's-
you are now Tommy
Yeah.
Ramone.
They've officially lost me
Yeah.
in this conversation.
I think but the Ace Frehley guy, he wears the Ace Frehley makeup, the replacement guy, Tommy Iommi, I can't remember, but yeah, I don't know where we were going with that. Wes Borland, yeah.
I think
Hey.
he was just talking, wanted to tell fun fact stories about Birmingham.
I love it. I
And
love
we
it.
found out tonight. We all learned something tonight.
Yeah.
That Billy from Long Cold Stare and Hexus tried out for
Could have
Limp Bizkit,
been in Limp Bizkit.
and he
Hey,
was
that's cool though.
he was considered.
He was.
That would have been
I'm not
amazing.
sure
That
about
would have
the
been dope.
decision-making process, so I can't speak.
That would have been dope.
Damn.
Billy be like, we're only playing $3 bill, y'all.
I only play $3 bill. Anything after $3 bill is just masturbation. I'm not playing that.
Did you see that they were coming with Corey Feldman?
Yeah, in the Loserville or whatever, their new tour.
I'm all for it.
Yeah,
all for it.
I
That's
love
a few
it.
days after my birthday. I'm all
Yeah.
for it.
People
Hell yeah.
are pumped about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and they got Riff Raff. You know this gentleman?
Yeah,
the rapper.
Isn't he just like just doing commentary in between bands or something?
I think he's like the host.
Yeah,
or
that's
something like that.
That's pretty funny.
But
gonna
they
be
have a
Isn't that
real
like Jim
who's
Brewer opening for Metallica?
Yeah.
I saw that too.
God, that was the biggest letdowns. Like, I don't want to hear a stand-up guy.
did Jim Brewer open up for them when they played
Yes,
Birmingham?
That was the opening.
Yeah,
when they
he just
came to
made
Birmingham.
fun of James Hetfield the whole time, basically.
Gosh, man. Yeah, it's like
It really brought the energy down for me.
yeah. Why Metallica doesn't need an opener, even if it's like a celebrity.
They're already
I guess
gonna
he's a
play for
comedian,
Fucking 4 hours.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, really.
Mm-hmm.
And now they got that like crazy ass stage that's got like
Playing the
4 drum
round.
sets on
Yeah.
it.
Uh,
Troy's would be like, man, I'm gonna be out of damn breath before I wrote something.
Sure, you got to get to the fourth drum set that's suspended in the air.
Yeah, suspended in the air.
Would you guys want a crazy stage setup?
No.
If money was not an
No.
option? No. Straightforward.
Yeah.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
Just
Tom,
line
I
up.
see Tommy thinking.
I don't know. I like the pirate ship from Buccaneers Stadium. I think you could replicate that.
A tiny, yeah, it's shooting the cannons and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. Honestly.
Yeah, put Tommy's rig in the on the little pirate ship that comes out.
Put it on the galleys.
Yeah. So with these new recording, is shows a big thing? Are we doing tours? What are we talking about?
We're talking about that very seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few shows that haven't been announced yet for the first of the year.
Right.
But starting to do a couple of short runs, and
Area codes,
yeah.
Very good. I like it.
Yeah, just a couple weeks. I think we had talked about really just a couple of weekend runs here and
Nice.
there,
and then move up the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
When,
See how
Best way
those
to
first
do it.
couple little
Yeah,
runs
best
go
way to do
and
it.
kind of test it out.
Because it is. I mean, it definitely is. The older that you get, it definitely is harder to do a band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it really is.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Some people it's easy for.
Some people, it ain't.
Nah.
I'm not one of those that can sleep anywhere either. I feel like you and Tommy could just like crash. Well, maybe not you. I feel like Tommy could crash anywhere.
I can't. I'm pretty sure Troy can.
I'm so specific about it.
Truck.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Gotta have a fan. I gotta have like red pillow.
Princess and the Pea
oh,
type
dude,
of thing.
no.
Yeah,
Like I'm so weird about it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Stuff, man. Yeah, and you usually sleep on the floor, or you're in a hotel room with 5 other dudes. Yeah.
I mean, I've already done it before. So
Oh, yeah.
It ain't nothing.
Oh, yeah.
to me.
I'm excited.
Very.
I think y'all. Yeah. I've seen y'all a couple of times. It's been great. The shows I've seen.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Thank you.
The sets I've seen.
You were
yeah.
at the Saturn show.
I went to
weren't
the
you?
off their head qualifier show.
Yeah.
Troy's first show.
That's
yeah.
Troy's first show. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I met y'all. Yeah, it was great. Sounded great.
I had so much fun playing that show just because it sounded so good with everything
Oh,
mic'd
yeah.
up.
Saturn.
Awesome.
Oh man, yeah, that's Saturn for you. Yeah.
Place. Yeah. But yeah, we're hitting 45 minutes here. What?
Oh wow.
Do you guys have any closing things you want to say?
Oh, we should be done with the EP. What are you thinking? Maybe closer towards the end of January, maybe early February. That's kind of what we were.
You guys putting it out yourself? Just
Yeah.
putting it out?
Yeah, we are putting it out ourselves.
Nice.
Later on, we had talked about the idea of maybe putting it out on a 7-inch, or either maybe even doing a split with somebody and recording 2 more songs. That was something we had talked about. We got so many things that we had talked about and in the works. I think we're just kind of taking it one day at a time and what makes sense,
Oh yeah.
So we're going to see what kind of happens day to day. And like I said, we got the show coming up January 6th. That's our next big thing. And hopefully some of you guys maybe can make it out.
Yeah. Huntsville, right?
Huntsville,
yeah.
What's the spot? What'd you say? The
bar,
the venue?
805.
805 bar.
And it's a free show.
Free.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
Free. Stacked. Property. Us. Qualifier. Made aware.
2 of those bands are Furnace Fest alumni.
Illuminize? Wow.
But we did that same lineup here.
I think it went over really well.
And it went over really well. And Shane from Property was like, we got to do the same lineup in Huntsville. Because it's like I said, every city has a different scene. And the punk rock scene in Huntsville is very dominant.
Yeah.
And Property is probably one of the forefronts
The true, like, the OGs.
of the real deal up
Nice.
there.
Yeah.
So, and they're so good.
Yeah.
And like that, I mean, when I moved to Huntsville, those were the first guys I met. One of the first local bands I saw, and it just blew me away. And then when I really got to talk to them, meet them, and started becoming really good friends with them, it was just like they just do things on their own terms. They do not care.
Yeah.
They do not care. They're going to do whatever they want when they want. They just don't care. And it's just like, how come y'all? Because that's the question I asked him. I was like, how come y'all? Nobody knows about y'all and all this other stuff. He's like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
we're
know.
playing shows and having fun. So,
Yeah.
and I think they just got done recording a new record.
Okay.
So, I mean, all 4 bands that are playing that,
Property.
all 4 bands are new stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
Qualifier just dropped something. Made Aware it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Property's fixing tunes. So there's no excuse not to go. So, and I mean, it's like I said.
Yeah, if you're from Birmingham, just drive up, go to the Rocket Center.
Just
you know,
yeah,
Free trip, bring
make
the
a
kids.
day of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Make a day of it. Do an escape room. Do something. I don't know.
There you go.
But I mean, but another thing about it is, I mean, all the bands we're all friends too. So
Yeah.
definitely. I've got a long history with the guys in Made Aware. Just you know, history with the guys in Property, same with guys in Qualifier.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a long history between all four.
Good group of
bands.
guys. Yeah.
So I mean, it's great. It's great, and you know, we're all four. I guess you could say punk bands, but we all sound completely different.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like I was going back to earlier. It's just so amazing that there's so many bands like coming out of the
Versatility between
woodwork.
four
Yeah.
Yeah,
is pretty
and there's
astounding.
so many like just in a whole. There's so many good bands coming out right now, just locally,
Yeah.
and everybody sounds different. You can distinct who is who,
Right.
and that's probably the beauty of it right now.
I think so. Yeah.
So, and everybody's playing a small show to 40, 50, 60, 70 kids. They're playing like they're playing to a stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, it is real deal.
Yeah.
And it's I mean, it's a really good feeling. And it's great that everybody's been supportive. So, I mean, but like I said, you know, every city's different too. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, but Birmingham, as far as like any city in Alabama right now, Birmingham's
Got it going on.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah,
it is
for sure.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
So
Can confirm. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so but I mean, like I said, there's great bands coming from all over the place. Really
Yeah.
good bands.
Yeah. I'm.
The future's in good hands, especially with, like you said, with you know, Emory. You know,
English's son. Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's just great to see
Yeah.
some of the kids. You know,
Yeah.
some of the younger
Johnny.
generation.
Johnny
coming
brought up your son during
Yeah.
our podcast.
What's
Yeah.
his
in. Even Johnny's son. Man.
Johnny's son. He
Johnny's
said
son.
Johnny's son
They're-
plays
they're-
drums. So.
Even
Ollie from son from Made Aware.
yeah. Josh's son Ollie.
Josh's son Ollie.
Oh,
His band-
okay.
his band.
He's
Was
got
it
some.
Grasp?
I think it's called Grass.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
you got some of these guys that have been out playing already. Like you got Vital Signs for some of the younger cats, and then
Bridewell.
Bridewell. Yeah, Bridewell's awesome. And then
I think the future's in good hands, though.
yeah,
No
It's,
doubt.
yeah.
definitely
It's looking
like
looking bright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fallen.
Fallen. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
Spencer
they're sick.
Easton, man.
Yeah.
Everybody in that
I
band is
didn't realize they were
awesome.
that young.
Yeah. Easton's
They're about
only, what, 19?
6, 7. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
So, and I made that. But yeah.
I know.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
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 Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys had options, but you decided to talk to me. Come over here. I appreciate it. Yeah. That's my closing line. Yeah.